Okay, so this episode is surprisingly not that bad. Hello everyone, this is IC Abyss here, and before I get into the plot, I want to share some of my thoughts. I am slowly learning about this show as I watch it. After watching episode 2, I realized that it is basically just 99.99% Marvel humor, which is, well, a thing most Marvel fans or non fans don't like. I am certainly not a big fan of Marvel humor. I absolutely despise it, but I think it might work in this show because, well, there is nothing, absolutely nothing to take seriously in this show, so this kind of a thing might work. The reason why it doesn't work in other Marvel movies is that they use jokes or humor to diffuse a serious situation or make light of a tense situation. Sometimes they might even use simple humor to get rid of an entire plot holes, but I guess that's a video for another day. For now, I think the humor works to the show's advantage. However, Marvel humor is, well, not like the best kind of humor. It's a bit redundant where you can see the punchline before it even happens. But I think it does surprises you at least 3 out of 10 times. So, yeah, that's how I feel about this show so far. Now let's talk about the plot of this show, and I want to sum it up as soon as I can because the last video ended up being so long and god damn it was a bitch to edit it. So here's the simple plot of She-Hulk episode 2. Jennifer Walters was fired in the last episode and now, well, she can't find a job, so yeah. Then she goes to her family dinner and everyone in her family is an absolute idiot. Then she talks with her dad, and her dad encourages her to keep going. She goes to a bar to drink, and a guy shows up who Jennifer was fighting against in the court before Titania came and ruined everything. And he offers her a job for his law firm. She obviously very quickly accepts. When she goes to work, she realizes that she is part of a new division that will be dealing with superhuman cases and that she has to be in She-Hulk form always. She is salty initially but goes with it anyways. Her first case is to represent Abomination. At first, she is apprehensive about it considering he did try to kill her cousin Bruce Banner, but after talking to him, she starts to reconsider. And Abomination does make some nice points that I'll explain later. She talks with Hulk about the case and he says that it's okay. Also, Hulk is traveling in space now in the same spaceship that caused the car crash in the first episode. I wish I could explain more, but literally that is all we see, a Hulk in a spaceship in space going somewhere. Jennifer calls her boss and accepts the offer. Then he tells Jennifer to watch the news. When she watches the news, she sees a leaked footage of Abomination in a fighting ring that we saw in Shang Chi. That's where the episode ends. Then there was a small cutscene of She-Hulk helping around her home, which I found really funny. I really liked it. I think it was really nice. About the Abomination case. Now it's been a while since I watched the Incredible Hulk movie, and I don't remember Abomination's character and his motivations in that movie, but his point of view was really nice in this show. Because Hulk was a fugitive in the first movie and Abomination was in fact working for the military, he thought he was fighting for the right side. In fact, he thought he was a hero until the world suddenly decided that the Hulk was a hero and they put Abomination in jail. So I'm definitely somewhat excited to see where this case goes. Now that I've watched the second episode, I think, well, it was actually not bad. I mean, certainly compared to the last episode, if you're willing to ignore some snarky remarks that this show makes. I'm actually kinda surprised because when I decided to review this show, I definitely thought it was going to be a hate watch or some rage filled, hateful reviews that I'll be making. But I think so far it's 50-50. The first episode was not so good, and this episode was kinda good, if not a little charming. But then again, this is still the beginning, there are still plenty of episodes to go through, so maybe my opinion will change in the future. But yeah, I think this was a good episode. Those are all the thoughts I have for this episode. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.